I woke up and I said to myself, it's time to focus on my training. It's time to focus on cycling again, to be a better athlete again. And I thought, how can I become a better cyclist this week? What can I do to improve more? Because for the last few months I've been focused so much on work. I had so much work because normally in August, September, October, for me as a triathlon and cycling coach, it's a lot of work. So now it's November, it's more chill, and I can focus more on myself and on my own training again. I still have some work to do, and I have a lot of work every week because I have a lot of clients, but I don't need to focus on growing my company. I can just keep it as it is for now, and I will also schedule a lot of time for training and especially cycling. Okay, we need some pre-ride snack. I'm having a pre-bike snack. It's just bread with hummus. On a VO2 max session like this, you want to have a position where you can push as much as possible, because VO2 max, it doesn't really affect your FTP or average power on a Ironman or long time trial or something like that. It will, but not directly. So you want to be able to push as much as possible. That's why you should have a position that allow you to do so. Okay. Third interval, third rest. 78. Oh. Okay, so this is 20 seconds into the rest after the last one. Half a minute in, and as you can hear, I'm not pushing at the moment. I'm just sitting at 50% of interval pace. This is 1 minute into rest, and this is how you should be able to talk directly after the session. Like almost, or now I'm 1.5 minutes into the rest of the last one. And heart rate is only down with 20 BPM so far. It's because of the effort. On the first interval, on the first rest after the first interval, I already reached like 20 BPM lower. So that's it. Also, remember that even if you are pushing like everything you can, there could be some things that is putting a limit on you, so you can't really reach VO2 max, so you can't really get the effort that you need to, or you can have the effort, but you can't have the effect from the session. And that could be if you haven't slept enough, if you haven't been eating enough. Those things can do that you have a limit way lower than your VO2 max for the day. And that will mean that you would just struggle, but you won't get the payback from the session afterwards. So keep that in mind. If you're doing VO2 max, make sure that you're really well prepared for it. That's why I was eating before, I was drinking a bit more, I was cooling down the room before, and also I didn't do this session yesterday because yesterday I wasn't rested enough, so I did it today. And hopefully I can do this in 2 days again. That's the good thing with these short interval sessions, is that you recover quite quick from them. And when I'm doing VO2 max, I prefer to do it indoors because it's pretty hard to do it outdoors with cars and everything. You could do it in the mountains here in Mallorca, but there will always be like cyclists, cars, buses, goats, stones, everything around you. It's easy to just do it in here. But if I'm doing FTP sessions, zone 2 rides, like everything else, I'm doing it outdoors. Okay, let's see how we did. This is just me adjusting the resistance with this one. It's like some kind of adjustment here. But that's why it's a little bit up and down everywhere, but that's totally okay, absolutely okay. As you can see, this is my heart rate. You can see that it takes longer and longer time between every interval for it to go down, and even afterwards it's even longer here. And that's because it's a VO2 max session. It should look like this. This is really good. If it looks like you're down like immediately after every interval, it looks the same, you have to go harder. And if you can't go harder, you maybe you should eat more, sleep more, and then try to go harder again. But it was good. So, and also power distribution, this is how it should look. A lot of low intensity, and in this session a lot of high intensity. And as you can see, I was mostly around 350 watts all the time.
Well done. Should we see if the mic is still alive? Oh wow. Oh!
Yeah, sorry about that.
Ew! Have to sanitize this.
Yeah, and that one as well. Still.